Hello, welcome to the weekly wind-up with myself, Emma Kirke. Statistics will suggest that the majority of the population will be involved in some kind of road traffic accident at some point in their lives. And as the roads become busier, the chances of you having an accident will increase. Most of these accidents are relatively minor to the vehicle occupants, but would you know who to turn to for yourself or a loved one if they were injured or even worse, killed? Today I'm joined by two ladies, Caron and Anne, who are here to talk about the charity SCARD, which provides support and care after road death and injury. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Hi.
Please tell me how you began this charity.
Well, I didn't start the charity. The charity was started by husband and wife, Carol and Frank Whittingham, and they started the charity in 1997 after their son Stephen was killed by two young boys on drugs and drink, and they found that there just wasn't the support in the community to help them deal with the bereavement and the shock that you have when you lose someone to a quite a violent and sudden road traffic collision.
So how did you become involved, Caron?
I've been with the charity just over 12 months, and it was Anne who introduced me. The charity had moved from Brighouse to Ossett, and they needed someone to man the office and organise the marketing, and we have a helpline which runs 9 in the morning till 9 at night, and we have volunteers who man that. So that's part of my job. So somebody office based, and Anne suggested me, and yeah. And I'm there and loving it.
Good,
yeah.
good. And how did you become involved, Anne?
Well, 15 years ago, as Christmas just gone, my 15-year-old daughter was in a car accident. She left at lunchtime on the Saturday, waved, give me a kiss. She was going Christmas shopping. She didn't come home at 5 o'clock for a tea like she would normally. 6 o'clock, she still wasn't home. We thought unusual for Laura because she liked food. And she worked at a local pub waitressing. So at 7 o'clock we rang them. She hadn't turned up for work, so then we rang 999, reported her missing, and then the police came, took statements, and then at 12 o'clock that evening they took us over to Hull Hospital where Laura was on a life support machine. So there was nothing that I knew of that we could get involved with to help us, you know, and the family through the bereavement. And our police liaison officer, she gave me a number, and it was the helpline for SCARD. Right. So I rang that, and I had counselling for quite a while after. My daughter had counselling, free. It was all free, and it was down in Dewsbury, and it was fantastic, and SCARD were great. I don't know where I'd be now if it hadn't been for SCARD. So what I did from then on, raise money for SCARD, so that other people could get the help that I received. And then not last November, the November before, I was asked to be a trustee. So I've been a trustee, helping to raise money, organise events, because it's just something that I think other people, if they need it, we're out there for the counselling, the helpline. It's just unbelievable.
Did you find then that actually being involved with the charity after your bereavement, did you help it was helping you get through that?
Yes, yes. For the first year after Laura died, I did raise money to buy a bed at the Hull Hospital, because the bed she was in was another family that raised money for this bed because the special beds in the intensive care. So I got to work with family and friends, and we raised £16,000. And then I thought afterwards, that's it, I can't carry on keep raising this money. So I just raised money through work for SCARD, and every year I'd go to the church service in Leeds and just hand money over to help other victims, because we are victims. You know, it's just something that you just cannot believe.
Is it something then that's just local to Yorkshire?
No.
Or is it nationwide?
No, we are nationwide. The helpline, we get calls from all over. South Wales, down the south coast, up in the northeast. And our helpline volunteers, the volunteers who take the calls, they're not counsellors, but they are trained helpline call, you know, to man the helpline. And they're based all over the country as well. So we do have a national presence, and the police forces all over the country know about us, and they often put bereaved families in touch with us.
I was going to say, is it an automatic thing that's generated when there's been an accident?
Not really.
Not as automatic as we would like,
No,
is it?
no. There are other charities, but they don't all offer what we offer.
So what is it that you offer that's different?
Counselling.
Yeah.
And the
counselling?
helpline.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
helpline. Not everyone has other charities offer the helpline.
We offer free counselling for people who can get to our premises in Ossett. People in other parts of the country, we will help search for counsellors local to them with the relevant expertise to help them. But we also differ from other charities in that we will accept helpline calls from not just the bereaved family. We will help people who would drive in the vehicles that caused the accident. And we will help witnesses first on scene, you know, members of the public who are first on scene. And quite often what they witness haunts them for years after. And they need counselling, you know, sometimes as much as the bereaved families.
Yeah, no, that makes an awful lot of sense.
Yeah.
I know when I had my car accident and I was taken to hospital, I was paralysed, but you know, I really wasn't in a situation where I needed the counselling, but my family did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would have been a useful tool for them, I
Yes.
think. And obviously the person who was first on the scene, what he found when I was, you know, is trapped in the car, that would have been perhaps useful for him
Very
as well.
traumatic, yeah.
So if I want to volunteer and help you guys out, how do I go about that?
You can get in touch with us at the office or one of the trustees, but the office is probably the easiest route. We have a website, www.scard.org.uk. So, you know, they can get in touch with us through the website or Facebook. We've got a Facebook page. We're on Twitter, social media.
Okay.
So if they Google us, there is a way of finding us.
Yeah. Okay. And do you find that's actually how people get in touch mostly through Google?
Not
No,
as such. A lot of it has been with sort of family and friends.
Yeah. Word of mouth, isn't it?
It is, because if you're not involved, if this hasn't happened to you, then you don't really know how people are feeling.
Yeah.
So it has been sort of friends and family, but we've got the Facebook, and we're hoping that people from other parts of the country will get involved, and locally.
And is that from a financial contribution as well?
Yeah, we do have members
fundraisers.
of SCARD.
Yeah, we
as
do.
well.
Yeah, we have friends of SCARD who take out a membership.
Yeah.
We also accept individual donations. Anybody who wishes to fundraise on behalf of SCARD, we're very appreciative of that. SCARD doesn't receive any government funding, so we exist solely because of individual and corporate sponsorship and donations. So if there's any businesses that would like to adopt us as their charity of the year, we would be absolutely delighted.
Well, hopefully some are watching.
Yes, hopefully, yes.
That's great. Thank you very much for both of you coming in
You're
today.
welcome.
You're welcome.
And thank you for sharing your story. That's all we have time for today. If you wish to discuss this or any other topic that you see on KLTV, our social media and contact details are on the screen. Thank you for watching. I'm Emma Kirke. Goodbye for now.